TPLF Tigray People's Liberation Front has made a dangerous decision. How will it be implemented? Welcome to my views and news. Thanks for watching the channel. Good to be with you. Tigray People's Liberation Front, which is led by Debretsion Mikhail, has made a decision which will be implemented. Once the implementation start, it could have serious consequences. We know viewers that TPLF, the Debretsion Mikhail, has been dismantling all the zonal Voreda governments in Tigray, which were put in place by former president of Tigray, Getachew. The mayor appointed by him, zone administrators appointed by him, were removed one by one by TPLF Debretsion. And this process, this action on Getachew group started when Getachew was in power in Tigray, but he was helpless. Back then, Tigray military was supporting TPLF, Debretsion group. Getachew was on his own, so he decided to flee the region. Now he's in Addis Ababa, trying to form a new political party. All pro-Getachew administrations have been dismantled in Tigray, but there is one zone where pro-Getachew administration is still in power, and that is southern zone of Tigray. Kiros is the zonal administrator here. TPLF Tigray did not try to dismantle the government because the strongest pro-Getachew or anti-TPLF government in Tigray is in southern Tigray. Secondly, there are armed people, militias in southern Tigray. These militia, these armed people support the government led by Kiros. So it could be dangerous if TPLF tries to remove Kiros by force. Thirdly, Tigray dissident fighters, thousands of them, are organizing themselves, arming themselves. They're based in the far region of Ethiopia. They are in alliance. They're backing this southern zone government, which is anti-TPLF. All these factors led to the decision by TPLF and Tigray that they should not try to dismantle southern Tigray government by force. But after Getachew's removal from Tigray and appointment of Tadashev as the president, TPLF started internal discussions to decide the fate of southern Tigray zonal government and the Voreda governments in southern Tigray. But TPLF has made a decision that it wants to dismantle southern Tigray zonal government and other governments. Raya, TPLF wants new administrators, new administrative units here. This is what is being said publicly to by TPLF leaders. Debretsion Mikhail, in an interview 48 hours ago, said that yes, new administration will be put in place in southern Tigray. So while Debretsion is calling for dismantle of southern Tigray governments, what is Vare doing? Where is the president of Tigray? Interestingly, he visited Matthew 2 days ago. He held talks with Kiros. He met with Voreda leaders too. Voreda leaders shared their concerns, their grievances with Varede. Their concerns were about TPLF's dominance, TPLF's political hegemony in Tigray. And they disassociated themselves from Tigray dissident fighters, that they are not in southern Tigray, that southern Tigray's own government is not backing, arming, training any fighters. While Varade is improving relations with the southern Tigray zonal government, TPLF is calling for dismantlement of southern Tigray administration. Does it mean that Varade and TPLF are not on one page? Uh, Varade and TPLF are on one page, but you never know what Varade is up to. The man cannot be trusted, to be honest. If he is in contact with Southern Tigray government, if he visited Macho, it does not mean that he'll support Southern Tigray government if TPLF try to dismantle it. But last time when TPLF dismantled pro-Getachew governments in Adagda, etc., Tigray military supported TPLF. TPLF on its own perhaps could not have dismantled pro-Getachew administrations. This time we'll have to wait to see. Will Tigray military take the risk of supporting TPLF in dismantling Hafto Kiros's government, other governments in southern Tigray? Or will Tigray military stay neutral? All that remains to be seen. And if TPLF tries to dismantle pro-Getachew government in southern Tigray, what will Tigray fighters do who are in a far region? Will they support southern Tigray government? Will they enter Tigray and start fighting? And if Hafto Kiros administration loses control of southern Tigray government, what will these government officials do? Will they just accept their fate, or will they join Tigray dissident fighters? And if entire southern Tigray comes under the control of TPLF-backed elements, Tigray dissident fighters will have no chance of organizing themselves in Tigray. They won't be allowed to enter Tigray from a far region. That is why it isn't going to be easy to dismantle southern Tigray, zonal government, and other governments. But TPLF has made a decision. Decision has been made public by the Western Gabriel Mikhail. Now we'll have to wait to see what TPLF does in coming days. I think talks should start between southern Tigray government and TPLF. Between Tigray dissident fighters and Tigray military. Varade has made the right move, but is he really interested in addressing the concerns of anti-TPLF government of southern Tigray? Or is he buying time to create more divisions in southern Tigray government and then making the big decision of dismantling it? All that remains to be seen. Thanks for watching.